Good afternoon. It's November 22nd, 2022. Right now, it's about a half hour before the market closes, but I wanted to get started early. So, a lot can happen. We could shoot all the way down and test these lows in the next half hour, but as of right now, this is an uptrend. The way I'm looking at it is we had this trend here, and we had a break, and now we're making a leg up to a new extreme. And the overnight, this channel also looks valid. You can see that midline holding prices. That's very steep. So let's take a look at these trades and we'll get started or get this day over with. Probably won't even have a video tomorrow unless the volume's high. So anyway, 5 o'clock comes in. We're right in here. All of this is too far from the EMA. You can see we form a range, and that fails out the low side. It comes back, tests it a couple times, and this is also a second entry short, confirming that trend channel. So I think that's a good trade to take. It's also kind of like a lower high. This is a failed second entry long, but it's above the EMA. So you could kind of look at this as like a lower high, even though it's a higher high. It just kind of, it opens and closes below this open and close. But anyway, then we come down here and we get confirmation of this larger trend channel up. And so you do get a first failed second entry. And as long as you see that trend channel, I think you're okay taking that because we are expecting to test this high, the highs from this channel. And you can see that's pretty much where we go. We go get probably 2 measured legs from here, maybe just about 2 measured legs to this high. And it just starts going sideways. And we come back. So we tested the midline of this channel, come back, pull back. We get a small break. This one's not too convincing. So when we get this higher low, that's like a second entry higher low. I like that to test this high. And then we come over here, and this is where we get our convincing break. You do get a second entry right here, but just, I would stay away from that. It's clear that we're not in this channel anymore, this larger channel. And we come down, it looks like this might be some support. Come down, we test it, and you get a first entry, second entry, several consecutive lower highs. But it is an inside bar, but to me, this looks like a second entry short. Then we break above this range, test it once, twice, a third time. That's also a second entry long. I think this is good to go for 4 ticks, and you can see it test these closes. I think, yeah, you can see it test those closes. So be aware of that stuff. I mean, really, it's just testing the high of this bar, probably, is what happened. Then it stops out all those people who came in right here, and then it rockets on up. And over here, I think it's just, we made a lower high at this point. I think you got to be really careful. So I don't think you can take that. We go higher anyway, form this range over here. You get this, what looks like a second entry, but it's actually a third entry. But here you're still looking like it's a range till we get this higher low, and then we pull back and get this. That's actually a higher low that confirms the trend channel. And this is probably a second entry on a different chart, but on this chart it's not, and you get a failure right here. So I like that one. Failed second entry short. And we come up here, and this just looks like a 2-legged pullback to the EMA in a good uptrend. So that's why I marked that. That's how I saw it today. Again, A lot can happen in the next 22 minutes before market close, but this is how I saw it up to this point. So I hope everyone has a great day. I might be back tomorrow.